Hey, welcome to the Naval Aviation Maintenance channel. I'm Trey, and behind me we have a 1946 Globe Swift. This particular airframe is very special to me and my family. I'll get into a little bit of the history with it in a little bit, but I'm very excited first off to announce that we are getting ready to start our first long-term restoration project. We are very excited to have this particular airframe as our first long-term project. We have been talking for a while now about getting a project to do a long-term build and to kind of showcase what we can do as a shop. We wanted to be able to incorporate a lot of upgrades. We wanted an airframe that needed a lot of work, something that we could really put our stamp on. We're developing into a niche for some customizations and upgrades more than just the day-to-day routine maintenance that most shops take care of. So we really wanted a way to kind of, fully encompass that and fully display that. And at the end of this project, we'll be able to fly around to different fly-ins, different events. We can kind of show off some of what we can do. Should be a lot of fun. So now I'll get to explain a little bit about why we selected this particular airframe. I tracked this particular airframe down a number of years ago and talked to the owners to see if they were interested in selling. Now, my connection to this particular airframe and why I selected this exact one and tried to track this aircraft down is because this is my dad's first airplane that he bought back in the late 60s, early 70s. We're gonna bring him in on a future episode and let him kind of talk through some of what he saw then, why he selected this, all the rest, and probably share some stories as well. He loves sharing stories. So we'll get a little bit of background on this aircraft. But because this particular airframe, this serial number, was my dad's first ever airplane, I tried to track this down a number of years ago when I was getting ready to buy my first tail dragger and have some fun learning tail wheel and wanted to get in a little bit with aerobatics. The shop was willing to sell to me at the time, but as you can see, it had been completely taken apart for a project. They were planning to do a full restoration, and I was not able at the time to take on a full project like this. So it didn't work out then, but I kept it in the back of my mind. A number of years have gone by, and now with the shop growing and getting ready to kind of showcase some of what we can do, this was kind of still in the back of my mind. I really wanted to, keep this connection with this airframe. So I reached back out to them. They had just transferred this aircraft to the Swift Museum Foundation. Swift Museum Foundation is a fantastic organization. They are dedicated, they're the current type certificate holder for the Globe Swift. These guys do just incredible things. They are dedicated to keeping the Swift fleet flying, and they have tremendous support for the Swift community. They are able to contract to get parts built under the original specifications. They're able to help support an aging fleet in a way that no other organization that I know of actually follows through with. These guys are incredible. If you're into classic aircraft and you like supporting classic fleets, absolutely please go over and check these guys out. Become a member, help support them, and it means a lot, not just to the Swift community and not just to the Swift Museum Foundation, but also to aviation as a whole, because being able to keep the ties with our roots and to be able to keep these classic aircraft flying, it's really preserving a piece of history. So please go check them out. Please show them some love, and these guys, like I say, are just one of my favorite organizations. I've followed these guys for a long time, and I'm really excited now to get a chance to work with them. So we were able to get this airframe from the Swift Museum Foundation, and we are working through to set up a full, complete restoration project. It is going to take some time. There's going to be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears along the way, but we are very excited to be able to bring new life into this old airframe. So in some of the future episodes that we shoot here, we're going to be able to show you kind of how we're setting everything up, what we're doing along the way, and the attention to detail that we like to put into any project that we have. One of the first projects we're going to start with is the wiring. We're going to go through, we're going to replace everything throughout the entire airframe with new. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of work to do here on the inside as well. We're starting fresh with the entire panel. I don't think anything that's currently installed is going to be useful in this project, but the bones of this bird are good. Everything looks great. There's very, very little, if any, corrosion. Most of everything here is intact and is in fantastic shape. Everything beyond the bones we're going to be working through, trying to source things, trying to figure out exactly how we're going to set everything up. But we're very excited to get to really just kind of build this the way we want and the way we're looking. Now, I don't know if you can tell with the lighting in here or not, but this aircraft has already been outfitted with sticks. That was a modification. There were several different mods available for the Swifts. They originally had yokes, panel mounted yokes, and one of the things that we had planned to incorporate in the build when we decided to go with the Swift was sticks anyway. We were very happy to find out that this mod had already been done for this airframe, and that was another piece of the appeal for this project. We're very excited. Can't wait to get to fly this aircraft. We're still a long ways away from that, but I'm already dreaming about the days. And yes, I have absolutely sat on the bare floor in here, wiggling the sticks, making airplane noises because I'm that excited, just like a kid at Christmas morning. So please stay tuned with us, and we hope you enjoy the journey along the way as much as we do. So we're very excited to be able not just to do this project, but to bring you along with us and be able to capture everything that we're doing. Hopefully it'll be interesting to y'all. If there are parts of the project you'd like to see, if there are things that we are doing that doesn't make sense, that you'd like to get more information on, please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe so that you can be notified for all of our future videos. Again, we are very excited to share this journey with y'all, so let us know what you think.